King of TV Bowling presents the Florence Bowling Center Super Shootout. Brought to you by Sam Adams. Pursue better. Hammer. Nothing hits like a hammer. Powerhouse, the professional's choice. CheapBowlingBalls.com. The only thing cheap is our prices. The Florence Bowling Center Pro Shop. Bring your game. And by Logo Infusion, the best bowling jerseys in the game. Good afternoon, everyone. Vic Amon here for another King of TV Bowling Sweeper Series. Today we are at the Florence Bowling Center in Florence, Kentucky for another edition of the Tuesday night Super Shootout. And today we've got a couple new faces down here in Florence. We've got Rob Gettell facing off against Adrian Guzman. As Adrian was the higher of the two in the qualifier, he has elected to make Rob start the match out. And he's starting it out on the left-hand lane. We got a southpaw here today. A couple southpaws in the final. He goes light in the pocket with a shaker 10-pin. Rob and his son Joey has come down from the Dayton area. They support all the local events that we run in the tri-state, and we appreciate them for coming out this Tuesday. As Rob had a free entry down here at Florence because he was the high qualifier at the Gilmore Lanes Sunday Sweeper this past weekend before. We're going to get a look at Adrian Guzman here. Adrian throwing the Honey Badger today from 900 Global. Goes a little light in the pocket, leaving the half 10 pin. We'd like to thank everybody that stopped on out to the Florence Bowling Center this week. A lot of great action was going on out here as Adrian brings the spare back. Several bowlers were trying to put a bid in for the 800 series bounty that they've been running down here. The first person to break 800 scratch at the Florence Bowling Center will win $500, and that is yet to happen, as the shot down here is a little bit more than difficult modified house. As Adrian figures it out on the left-hand lane, he gets the shaker. Let's get a look at that on the Samuel Adams Boston Lager replay. Ball finishing behind the head pin, getting that action off the sideboard, hitting them thin to win, as Slammin' Sam used to say. So Adrian gets on board, and he is on the strike train. He has 20 in the first, with a strike up in the second. Rob Gettell looking to match him here, as he gets a little shaker 9-pin. Ball creeping up to the hole, but not able to get him to swish out here. So he's got a single pin spare conversion left. He's looking to bring that back. As this is a handicap event, 80% of 220. Rob is getting 24 pins in this match, as Adrian is a scratch bowler. So with that spare conversion, he is in the lead by 25 pins. Rob looking to get lined up and get on the strike train of his own here. So let's see what he's got in store for us. Classic up the boards form. Playing that outside line. A little bit softer speed as the ball creeps through the nose, as he leaves the 2-4. So Rob looking to get dialed in here. As we stated, this is a modified house pattern. Pretty tricky shot out here for being close to a THS. It plays a little different than the normal THS patterns. A little bit heavier oil in the middle, drier outsides, but the ball will tend to hydroplane in the middle of the lane, so speed control is of the utmost importance. As Rob brought that spare back, Adrian looking to double up here. It's a great pitch there by Adrian, but he's lucky to break up the 4-9 split. So he'll leave a single pin spare attempt in the 4-pin here. A lot of bowlers in the qualifier opted to try and go around the heavy concentration in the middle, as Adrian does that there and brings a spare back. Several tried to play up the boards, but if you got in between it, you were either cliffing or going through the nose. So it was a tricky pattern here, and it really played some havoc on some spare attempts. So staying clean is the key here. As Adrian gets a great break. Let's check that one out on a Samuel Adams Boston Lager replay. Watch this one, folks. Head pin off the sideboard, slides all the way along the backside of the pin deck into the 10-pin. You are out of here. Looking like Sub-Zero with the slide on Mortal Kombat. So Adrian gets himself a key strike there. Looking to mount some kind of charge to get back in this match, as Rob Gettell just plugging away, staying clean. He gets his 24 sticks, and he just keeps marking, folks. So he leaves the 3-6-9 combination. He's going to have to hook it into it and take care of that tricky dead wood or double wood back there. So with a spare, things are slowly getting tight, but Adrian's going spare strike, spare strike. But that doesn't help Rob's cause there, as he chops the dreaded double wood, as we were talking about. So he goes 9 out in that frame. And that's definitely going to tighten things up, as that gives him 63 scratch. With his 24 pins, that puts him at 87. He's looking to get back on the strike train here. As he makes a ball change, going to some urethane, it looks like. He's bumping back out to the farther outside line here. And that looked like a good shot there for Rob. So let's see if he can mount some kind of charge and get back into it. Adrian looking to take advantage of that open, though. Let's see if he can double up here as he moves deep inside. With a little bit of drift. Almost leaving the bucket, but it's tripped out. But he's going to have another spare attempt here. This right-hand lane's been giving him some trouble. But he converts the single pin spare conversion, and he's staying clean in this match, but he's got to get something going to take control of this match. So Adrian currently has 80 in the 4th with a spare up in the 5th. Looking to make it 100 here with a strike. Let's see what he gets. Another great shot there by Adrian. So that one's flushing the 1-3. No Swisher this time, as he takes 10 back. So he's putting a little bit of pressure back on Rob. But a big double would have really done him some justice. But he's got a Dutch 2 going. If he spare strikes all the way out, he'll have a straight 200 game. As Rob's looking to double up himself here. And he hits the pocket, but he gets the half 7. So that urethane ball's getting him to the hole this time. It's just not got a little enough ump on the back end there to get that 7-pin out. But he's going to change to a harder surface friction ball, cut down the hook, and try and bring this 7-pin back. And he does so nicely. So with that spare, that gives Rob 83 in the 5th with a spare up in the 6th. With his pins, that currently puts him 7 pins in the lead. So we got a 7-pin match here, folks. Let's see if Rob can extend that lead here. Another good shot there by Rob. Staying consistent, hitting the pocket, but he leaves yet another 7-pin. As he looks to straighten this shot out here. 5-step delivery. And a smooth arm swing with a good recovery. So he does bring it back. And that's going to make things tighten up here as Adrian's got a shot to take control. Let's see if he can hit this right-hand lane. It's been giving him fits the whole match. Looks like he's going with a little more speed. Good shot there by Adrian as he snaps the 10-pin out there. So he gets a sanctioned double. And he finally takes control of this match. Let's see if he can hold the lead. He's going to the rosin. Sets his grip, doesn't waste any time. A little stutter step. And he gets a great break as he got a little inside of his target. Almost left the double pinochle, but broke up the big 4, and he's lucky just to leave the 6-pin. As we stated, we got another southpaw waiting in the wings, warming up. The winner of this match will face off against Dick Hanser. Dick has made every telecast, just about, that we've had at Florence since the beginning of this season. As Adrian brings that spare back.
Busy man, huh? Is this your business?
Rob Gettell is going to have to mount some kind of charge here as he's running out of frames. As he goes wide of the pocket, leaving the 1-3, 6-9 combination. Last time he left a similar combination, he chopped the 9-pin. So let's see if he makes an adjustment here, as he's going to try and throw off his strike mark and cover the pins with the ball. And he makes another mistake again. So back-to-back sleepers that he got bid on this lane. It's kind of giving him some trouble. This is going to make things pretty interesting. Let's see how this shakes out. He's going up the boards again. Goes through the nose. Leaves the 6-10 this time. As that's his foundation 9th frame. With a spare and a fill, his max potential will be in the 170s. With his handicap, he will be near the 200 area. So he brings that spare back, as he's given Adrian all kinds of daylight here. Let's see what Adrian does. Coming off a spare here. Foundation 9th frame. As he goes light, leaving the 2-pin. Hit that soup in the middle. The ball started to hydroplane and it just went right through the break point. Unable to turn the corner. So he wastes no time, gets right up there, and he brings the spare back. Alright, so with that spare conversion, that currently puts Adrian around the 200s if he goes all the way out here, as he has 160 in the 8th frame. With that 7 count there, that gives him 185 in the 9th. So with a fill, that'll put him at 205. unfortunately, Adrian chops the spare as he left the 3-6-10. He attempted to straighten out the shot, and he chopped the 6-10 off the 3-pin. So he ends up with 194, and that gave Rob Gettell a chance. Rob needs a double, as he is still in this match, and he gets a great shot. Buries the first one, as he needs one more here. Rob gets 24 pins, so another strike and a solid fill, and he can possibly shoot 200 here. Rob gets up there and fires away. Another great shot there by Rob. Flush in the 1-2. Solid count here, and he is going to move on to face Dick Hanser. So we'll have a possible lefty-on-lefty match. Another great shot there by Rob, and he is going to move on today. But a great showing there by Adrian. Unfortunately, the one open he had was at the worst time of the match. So Rob Gettell is your winner, 200 to 194 over Adrian Guzman. All right, folks, we're going to take a short commercial break here, and we will be back with game number 2.
I'd say 10.
4 or 5.
12.
How many different beers do you think Sam Adams brews in a year?
I think Sam Adams brews about 10 different beers a year.
I can think of the Boston Lager.
Summer Ale?
Oktoberfest.
Terry Wheat. Ooh, Terry Wheat.
Chocolate Bach.
Are you still pulling them out?
Sam Adams brews over 60 different styles of beer a year.
I'm shocked.
This is crazy.
So obviously we were wrong.
I had no idea Sam Adams made this many.
Can I just take them all with me?
This definitely changes my perspective on Sam Adams.
We're ignited by people who push boundaries, who are fiercely independent, who say, this can be better. The liberties of this country are founded on setting brush fires of freedom, the opportunity to do something that matters, and the relentless quest for a better future. So raise a glass to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
All right, folks, we are back, and we are getting set to start match number 2 today at the Florence Bowling Center. Vic Amon again here, as we are at the Tuesday night Super Shootout in Florence, Kentucky. Match 2, we're going to have a couple southpaws going at it, as we will have Dick Hanser, who has been on our last 2-week telecasts, face off against Rob Gettell, as Dick is the higher of the two. He gets to select what he wants to do today, and he is going to start the match first, and he's going to start on the right-hand lane. As Dick makes a great pitch to start out the match. Flush in the 1-2. Dick is a scratch bowler, so Rob is going to get 24 pins as well in this match, as that handicap helped him get by Adrian in the first round here. Adrian with a crucial mistake in the 10th frame, and Rob threw a big double and snuck by, as he makes a great pitch there in the first frame, flush in the 1-2. So we're going to have ourselves a match here. As he is getting set here on the right-hand lane. Looks like he's got some things figured out here with that urethane. It's giving him a little bit more even arc, a little better look. And he's starting to get the pin carry, so we might have a big one in store as he gets a great break. pump of the fist, and Rob's got himself a double. So Rob gets that bucket crumbler in the second. Starts out with a quick double. Let's see how Dick Hanser responds here. Dick making a great pitch. Unfortunately, he leaves the 7-pin. He's going to try and straighten that out here and bring that spare back. And unfortunately, the ball goes wide and into the channel. So Dick unable to stay clean and convert as he goes 9 out in the second frame. He goes 19 in the first, 28 in the second. And he has just dug himself a hole as Rob is getting 24 pins and he is on a double. So Dick's got to get back on the strike train. And he is unable to do so as he goes through the nose, leaving the left-hander baby split as he leaves the 2-7. He's going to have to try and fit this difficult split up as this shot's a little tricky today. It's giving some players fits. And unfortunately, Dick is unable to convert as he goes 9 out as well in this frame, chopping the 2 off. And he is in trouble early in this match. So let's see if Rob can take advantage and put another one in the hole here. As he gets a great break. Folks, the pins are just falling Rob's way at this point. He starts out with the first 3. What should have been a semi-bucket turned into a strike for Rob Gettell. So he's looking to make it 4 in a row here. As he's getting set here. Playing up the boards, that little bit medium speed. And he's flushing the 1-2. So another great shot there by Rob, and he has got the first 4, and he is putting it to Dick Hanser here. So let's see if Dick can get back on, because he's going to have to go, and go a lot. Dick makes a great pitch there. Let's check that one out on a Samuel Adams Boston Lager replay. Watch this ball finish, folks. Flushed in the 1-2. That rotor grip was driving and driving hard. So Dick gets back on as he's looking to put a little challenge back to Rob, letting him know he's still here. Dick can throw some strikes now, so let's see if he can double up. He's playing that outside line, and another great pitch there by Dick Hanser. So he's not done yet, folks, as he finally gets himself a double. But those 2 costly opens are going to be hard to come back from. Let's see how Rob answers as he has the front 4. As he gets another break, folks, another bucket crumbler. Rob is just on fire right now. Definitely getting some breaks as he has got the first 5 and in complete control of this match. Not much Dick can do when a guy's carrying like that. So let's see if Rob can make it 6 in a row here. And a good pitch there by Rob as the string has stopped, so he leaves a solid 7-pin. So that gives Dick Hanser a little bit of daylight, but not much. As Rob needs to bring this spare back, keep the pressure on. And unfortunately, he shows a little weakness there, so a chink in the armor as he goes 9 out with the open. If Dick had a shot, it's right now, so he's going to have to go. He's got to strike to have any chance to get back in this match. Unfortunately, Dick popped it to the left a little early, hit that dry, and it snapped right off into the 1-2 there. A little heavy as he goes with the 4-7-8 combo. See if he can bring this spare back. All right, well, he keeps that one clean. So he finally was able to convert a spare here. But unfortunately, spares at this point are not going to be enough to chip away. So he's going to have to throw another one in the pocket here. Let's see what he can do. He's currently down 60 pins, but he gets a strike there, so let's see if he can get another break and maybe climb back in this match. So Rob's still in complete control, even though he had the missed spare there. He makes another great pitch there. Let's check that one out on a Samuel Adams Boston Lager replay. No bucket crumbler on this one, folks. Rob Gettell flushing the 1-2, takes 10 back, and he is in complete control of this match. Another one here, and this one's going to be pretty close to over. So let's see if he can make another solid pitch here. As he is already in the 140s to strike up, and that's a shredder there, folks. He gets another double, and he could quite possibly go out in the 260s. So, and that's scratch, folks, and he's getting a couple sticks along on top of that. So Dick Hanser's in trouble here, to say the least. He's got to double up, as he currently has 104 in the 6th frame, as he is on a strike. Looking to make it 2, and he leaves a half 7 pin. So a good shot there by Dick, just couldn't get the corner out again. Carey's giving him fits, so see if he can stay clean. But unfortunately, this one's almost all but over. But he brings that spare back. Dick's max potential will be in the 200s. As we said, Rob can go out in the 260s here, so we'll see how this one shakes out. Rob just needs to stay in the building, and he'll be moving on to face Brandon Coffey, who was on the Gilmore Lanes telecast on Sunday. Dick not showing any quit in him, but he almost left the 6-9 split. I'm sorry, 6-8, as he leaves just the A pin. And he brings that spare back. So at this point, Dick will be in the 190s if he is able to go out here. This one's pretty much all but over. Well, he can be in the 210s. My apologies. But at this point, Rob's just on cruise control with his 24 pins. Another great shot there by Rob. He is just lighting it up. Hopefully he doesn't use them all up here. Save some for the next match, as he's got some turkey time. Foundation 9th. Rob can go out for 270 scratch. Wow, folks. He is on fire. But unfortunately, he leaves at 7 pin. with a spare and a strike. He will be in the 240s. But with his pins, he'll still be in the 260s with a spare and a fill. Great game by Rob Gettell, as he has showed up to play today as he brings that spare back. As he was telling me before the telecast, he was a little upset about his showing at Gilmore Lanes previously, but he has all but made up for that as he got back a tough Adrian Guzman and an equally as tough Dick Hanser. So he has handily gotten through this match as he smacks the hands out. Great game there by Rob Gettell. So Dick looking to fill it out here and keep things respectable. But your winner of this match will be Rob Gettell as he faces off against Brandon Coffey. It's a great shot there by Dick. Yeah, all right, Dick. Got the 7 out. Dick's a great guy. One heck of a bowler. He's been through a lot right now. We wish him nothing but the best. All the luck in the world as he has got some health issues he's fighting. But it's always a pleasure to meet this gentleman, shake his hand, and wish him the best of luck. As Dick gets a double in the 10th. See if he can get one more and fill this out here. I just hope I'm able to throw the ball this good when I'm Dick's age. I'll tell you what, he's making me looking like I'm a 6-year-old kid out there. Dick's a very good bowler. Great game there by Dick Hanser. Just ran into a buzzsaw in this match. Nothing you could do there, Dick. But he will be back. So the winner of this match, Rob Gettell, 270 to Dick Hanser's 193. Folks, stay tuned. We'll be back for match number 3 featuring Brandon Coffey and Rob Gettell. And now, word from our sponsors.
We're ignited by people who push boundaries, who are fiercely independent, who say, this can be better. The liberties of this country are founded on setting brush fires of freedom, the opportunity to do something that matters, and the relentless quest for a better future. So raise a glass to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
At Sam Adams, we celebrate the independence that made us an original craft beer pioneer. We bring our best friends to work. We treat every day like Casual Friday. We take beer seriously, not ourselves. We brew beers we want to drink. We hold ourselves to our own standards. We share our passion for great beer. And we share our beer with our friends. Sam Adams, be original, stay independent.
All right, folks, we are back as we are getting set for match number 3. Brandon Coffey is finished with his warm-ups, and he is going to face off against the red-hot Rob Gettell. So we're going to have another classic righty versus lefty matchup here, as both of these gentlemen were in the previous Gilmore Lanes event, but they did not get a chance to face off as Brandon was eliminated earlier on by Seth White. But Brandon, being the higher of the two today, is going to make Rob Gettell start on the left-hand lane. And Rob wastes no time again as he throws a great pitch and jumps out to a quick lead as he throws an early strike. So we're going to get a look at Brandon Coffey here again. Brandon, a 5-step delivery. Smooth arm swing, good roll. And a great shot as he starts out the match with a strike. So Brandon to not be undone. Showing Rob that he's here to play as well. Let's see if Brandon can put some early pressure on with a quick double. That's a good shot there by Brandon. Got the Wally, hitting him thin to win. Head pin off the sideboard. Clearing everything on the deck. And he has himself a quick double. As Rob goes through the nose. Looked like he popped it to the left a little quick in the dry. Ball responded quick. And went right through the heart. As he leaves the 4-6-7 split. Anything with that 4-6 combination is tough to bring back. So let's see how he handles this one. He's going to go hard and straight at the 4-7. And unfortunately he chops the 4-pin straight back off the 7. Going 8 out in the frame. So Rob has opened up. And giving Brandon a little bit of daylight. As we stated, this is a handicap event. Normally Rob would be getting 24 pins, but Brandon's getting a couple sticks of his own. So that cuts down the amount of handicap that Rob will be getting in this match. As he goes a little high in the pocket, and he leaves yet another split. So whatever breaks he was getting in that last match, looks like they're not working out for him here. As he leaves the 6-8 split. And unfortunately, he goes 9 out again. So back-to-back opens. Kind of similar to what Dick Hanser did in the previous match. So let's see if Brandon can repeat and do exactly what Rob was doing in the previous match. See if he can start out with the first 3. That smooth inside delivery. He yanks it inside of his mark, and he gets a great break, folks. Crossing over. Going Brooklyn. So Brandon getting a great break with the Brooklyn strike. They all look good on paper, folks. Every ball's a picture ball, as Ed Hammonds used to say. Ed was a league bowler we used to bowl with at Hyde's Lanes many years ago. Old Ed. Great guy. As Brandon's getting red hot here as he starts out with the first 4. Let's check this one out on the Samuel Adams Boston Lager replay. Brandon leaving no doubt about this one. Flush in the 1-3, taking 10 back. He strapped that one for all it was worth, and he's putting the pressure on Rob Gettell. So let's see how Rob handles it here, as Brandon's pretty much made up all the handicap in this match. But Rob answers with a great shot of his own. So let's see if he can mount some kind of charge and get back in this match. A double would make it really nice for him. As he's getting set. See if he can make an adjustment. And he does. He goes flush in the 1-2. So Rob Gettell, he's not out of it yet. Answers the challenge, throws a double of his own. And he's hanging tough in this match. So these two guys are starting to heat up. Let's see if we can get another one out of Brandon Coffey here again, as he's got the front 4. Looking to make it 5 in a row. He goes wide of the pocket, and he hit a little bit of that break point. Maybe kind of came over the top of the ball, but fortunate enough just to leave the 1-2. That could have had some company, but he wants to stay clean here. Give himself a chance in this match. he brings that spare back. So that's going to give Rob Gettell some daylight here as he is on a double. So Brandon's got 108 in the fourth with a spare up in the fifth. Looking to make it 128 here. And he does so. That's a great shot there by Brandon. So minus that one little mix-up, he could have easily had the front six here. Let's see how Rob Gettell responds. As Rob goes light in the pocket, getting the shaker 10-pin. So the switching shots he was carrying in the previous match just don't seem to be falling for him right now. Rob leaving the single pin spare conversion. Looking to bring this thing back and give himself a shot in this match. But unfortunately, he flags another spare, folks. Goes a little wide of his mark and goes right around the 10-pin. So that's another 9 out for Rob, unfortunately. As he has dug himself a pretty nice sized hole here. He's going to have to strike his way out of it. That's the only way. He throws a great pitch there. Unfortunately, it leaves the solid 7-pin. And as quick as he was carrying, the carried stopped and the wheels are falling off. Let's see if he can bring this 7-pin back. And he changes to the harder ball and he does convert. So he brings that spare back. So Brandon Coffey looking to extend his lead as he comes up on the shot a little bit, tugs it through the nose, leaving the baby split, the 310. As we hear the cracking of the pins, that's the two-hander from the Dayton area, Joey Gettell. So Rob's boy Joey is over there warming up as Brandon looks to bring this split back, and he does. So great conversion there by Brandon as he keeps the pressure on. Currently with that conversion, he is in the 140s with a possibility to go out in the 230s, or 240s, I'm sorry. Brandon going through the nose, leaving the 3-6 as that changes things a bit. Rob Gettell with his pins has an outside shot to get back in this match, but he's got some work to do as he has 97 in the fifth with a spare up in the sixth. So Brandon getting a great break as he goes on the outside part of that spare conversion. Not the way you draw it up, but he will take it. So he stays clean in this match. All right, well, it's go time here for Rob. He's going to have to go at this point. He won handily in his last match, and he had to come through in the clutch against Adrian in the first match. But unfortunately, he goes through the nose, leaving the 6-10. Ball's just snapping up on him now. He's got a little bit of the over-under going. As he had a great fitting of the urethane ball to the pattern, but as we said, it's a speed-sensitive shot, so get a little firm with it, it goes through the brake, a little bit of hydroplane. If you get soft, it's going to hook through the nose and give you some trouble. But Rob brings that spare back, and he currently has 118 in the 6th with a spare up in the 7th frame. There's a great pitch there. So a key shot there for Rob. I'm sorry, that was his 9th frame as he's laying the foundation down. His max potential, if he was to go out, will be in the 190s. Brandon makes a great pitch there. Keeping the pressure on. As he's getting set here. At this point, his max potential is 246. As he goes Brooklyn again, yanked it inside of his mark a little bit, leaving the 5-9. So he's just kind of going through the motions here. The best that Rob Gettell can do is 190 scratch. With his pins, he would be in the 2 teens. So Brandon's got to keep pushing a little bit here as he brings that spare back. With a fill, Brandon will be in the 230s. But he needs a solid count here. And he gets it. Great shot there by Brandon, and he is going to move on to face Joey Gettell in today's final, as he has just shut the door on Rob. There's nothing he can do at this point, even with his handicap. But a good showing today by Rob. He battled through some tough competition in Adrian Guzman and Dick Hanser, and made up for a previous showing that he wasn't so proud about. But he can hold his head high today, take a check, and head on back to the Dayton area. So congratulations, Rob, on a great run today. As he leaves the mini split here, we got the 9-10. That's a tough one to fit up there, folks. But he chops the 9 off the 10, and he goes 9 out in the 10th frame. It was all but over anyway, but your winner today will be Brandon Coffey, 226 to 158. And on that note, folks, we're going to take another quick commercial break, and we will be back for today's final match.
It's back. Sweet, malty, delicious. Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Okay, folks, we are back. As they are getting things set here, Joey is finished with his warm-ups. And today's final match will feature Brandon Coffey versus Joey Gettell. as Joey is the higher seed today. He has elected to make Brandon start the match on the left-hand lane. Brandon with a great game in this previous match as he defeated Rob Gettell. Starts off with a great pitch, snapping out the 10-pin. So he wastes no time to putting the pressure on the young two-hander here. As we're going to get a look at Joey Gettell here. Another modern two-hand style bowler. Utilizing a lot of power, a lot of speed, and a lot of rotation. He makes a great first pitch going up the boards with all that power, leaving the solid 10. Joey going to change to a harder surface friction ball to bring this spare back. Straighten it out. And unfortunately, he flags the spare. So Joey goes 9 out in the first. And as we've seen, Brandon can put a string together. So Joey looking to go to the bag here. I think he's pulling out a different ball, and he is. He's making a switch here. So he gets set here. As that ball looked like it hydroplaned on him a little bit. Going through the break point. As he leaves the 2-4-8. So he almost leaves the dinner bucket minus the 5-pin. And this is a very choppable spare, so he's going to have to tread lightly here as he does convert. So he brings that spare back. This is going to be a scratch final today, folks. As both of these gentlemen are of the same average. Brandon looking to double up here. Another good shot there by Brandon, but unfortunately he leaves the half 10. So he goes 9 and a wiggle. 6-pin just laid in the channel. As Brandon uses the same ball he throws his strike mark with. He's going to try and straighten it out here. Go a little bit harder at it and bring this 10-pin back. As he cuts down the hook. And he does just get it. So Brandon staying clean. As he has 20 in the first with a spare up in the second. Brandon makes a great pitch there in the third. Flush in the 1-3. Keeping the pressure on Joey Gettell. As Joey's getting set here. Makes a great shot there, folks. Let's check that one on a Samuel Adams Boston Lager replay. This is what that two-handed power will get you. Ball shows no deflection, right through the pin deck, and takes 10 back. As Joey Gettell is on the strike train. So he is looking to make that a double here and climb back in this match. He makes another great shot there, folks. Clenching the fist, and he's feeling it. So he's showing that he's got a little something in store for the rest of this match. Let's see how Brandon answers as Joey's putting some pressure on him. Brandon getting inside. Another good shot. Just unable to get the 10 pin out. Ball just not finishing enough to snap that 10. Came in a little flat behind the head pin. But he does have a makeable spare to bring back. So if he stays clean, he'll just maintain a small lead. And he does convert, so Brandon's hanging tough here. But he's going to have to go toe-to-toe with this kid as Joey's already on a double. Another strike by Joey, and he'll be right back in this match. Great shot there by Brandon. Ball rolling up flush in the 1-3. Wasn't for that right-hand lane, he'd be perfect, folks. Well, let's see what the kid has in store for us here. He gets a break and gets the 10 out, folks. Let's check that one out again. Let's see what that two-handed power does on the Boston Lager replay. As the ball finishing late behind the head pin, sends a late scout. 6-pin does the job on the 10. And Joey Gettell has 3 in a row here, putting the pressure on. He's looking to make it a 4-bagger here. He's currently on some turkey time. So let's see. He gets another great break, folks, tripping out the 4-pin late. He is back in this match and looking to take complete control. As Brandon is against the ropes, what he thought was a comfortable lead has just been all but gobbled up. So let's see if Brandon can get back on the strike train here on his tough lane. He's yet to carry on this right-hand lane. He answers, folks. Great shot there by Brandon Coffey. Let's check this one out as well. Big-time bowlers making big-time shots here as Brandon Coffey throws a no-doubter. 6-pin off the sideboard. You're out of there, 10-pin. So Brandon's right back in this match. Let's see if he can double up here and answer the challenge. As I'm sorry, he's going for 3 in a row. That last pitch was his double. He's looking to answer Joey Gettell here, strike for strike. And he does, flush in a 1-3. Brandon takes 10 back. And he says, kid, I'm not going anywhere. So Brandon's sending the message that he's got what it takes to stay in this match. So let's see how the young two-hander responds here. He makes another firm pitch. Flush in the 1-3. This kid's come to play, folks. As that is 5 in a row for Joey Gettell. With his max potential at this point, he can still shoot 269. As Brandon Coffey can only go out for 260 at this point. But these two are starting to heat up here, and anything's possible. So let's see what Joey can do. Wow, great shot there by Joey Gettell. Let's check that one out on a Samuel Adams Boston Lager replay. Watch this head pin come off the sideboard. The head pin hits the 2. The 2 goes into the 10. Looking like a pinball machine by Bally's or Midway. Man, this kid is just tearing the cover off the ball. Unreal the amount of power this kid can generate. Let's see what Brandon Coffey can do here. See if he can stay hot. As he throws another good pitch as well. We got a match, folks. Brandon shaking him up, hitting him thin to win. Little fist in the air. Looking at the kid, starting to growl. Man, I'll tell you what. This guy's showing some fight. Brandon Coffey is staying in this match, going toe-to-toe with this young kid. He's showing Joey Gettell that he's one to be reckoned with. So Brandon's getting lined up here, as he has currently got 4 in a row. Like we said, his max potential is 260. Joey Gettell can go out for 269. And another great pitch by Brandon Coffey. He posted the shot, so to speak. Did not get the result he was looking for, as he leaves the solid 10-pin. His string is ended, so he has got to stay clean and bring this spare back to have any shot in this match. As he is getting lined up here. Cuts down the hook and makes a critical error as the ball hops out of the channel. That is a dead ball, folks. Once the ball hits the channel or gutter, it is deemed dead by USBC rules, and that is an open for Brandon Coffey. Unfortunate, as he was really putting together a great final here, as they're going to have to do a score correction. But that is 9 out in the 9th frame, as Brandon's looking to set up the foundation here and put a nail in the coffin. And he does, folks. Wow, this kid is on fire, as he absolutely strapped another one. And that's the game today, folks. The modern two-handed bowler, whether you like it or not, it's here to stay. And yours truly here, personally, I absolutely love it. It's great for the sport, and it's great for bowling. The kids are getting involved, and that's good. Anytime you can get the kids involved and show some enthusiasm, it's nothing bad. As Joey goes Brooklyn, but this match is pretty much over. But a great showing by Brandon Coffey. Unfortunate shot in the 9th frame. If that would have struck, we would have had ourselves one heck of a final match. As the kid flags the spare, this one's all but over. But congratulations to Joey Gettell on a great game. Brandon looking to go through the motions here, talking some things out. He's a good dude. We like Brandon. He shows up to the majority of all the sweeper events, and we appreciate him participating today. So great showing by Brandon Coffey, as he throws another shot in the pocket, leaving another 10-pin. A little bit of pin carry here, and we might have had a different situation here. But Brandon will be back, that's for sure. As he looks to flatten this shot out, bring this spare back. And he does. With a fill, Brandon will be in the 2 teens. Great game, but just not enough in this finale. Another 10-pin there by Brandon. Good shot, bud. Tough break, but your champion for this week at the Florence Bowling Center, Joey Gettell, as he wins 236 to 216 over Brandon Coffey. Folks, you can catch all this great action on YouTube TV, brought to you by Cincinnati Bell Phi Optics. This King of TV Bowling Sweeper Series has been sponsored by Sam Adams, Pursue Better. Hammer, nothing hits like a hammer. Logo Infusion, best bowling jerseys in the game. Powerhouse, the professional's choice. And by cheapbowlingballs.com. The only thing that's cheap is our low prices. Folks, if you like this great action, please be sure to like and subscribe to the King of TV Bowling on YouTube. Thanks for viewing, everyone. Until next time.